Coming up on Surprise Lately, City Council has elected a new vice mayor, plus special spring training promotions. Hi, I'm Virginia Mungovan.
And I'm Nicole Wiley. Welcome to Surprise Lately.
We have a new vice mayor for 2023.
That's right. City Council selected District 6 Councilmember Chris Judd for the position at their January 17th meeting. A vice mayor is selected by City Council annually to act on behalf of the mayor in the event of their absence. Judd was elected as the District 6 Councilmember in the August 2018 primary election to serve a 4-year term and was then re-elected in August 2022 to serve another 4 years that began January 3rd of this year. He previously served as vice mayor in 2020.
The fields at Countryside are ready for kids in cleats to be running back and forth over the fresh green grass. The city held a ribbon cutting to mark the opening of the fields at Countryside. This is located at the southwest corner of Greenway Road and Parkview Place. The park's lighted youth multi-purpose fields will be used for youth sports programming. Eventually, these grass fields will be available by reservation when city programs aren't running. The park also has paved parking, restrooms, and a playground.
These are the type of projects that build a community. And this means more kids can get involved in our sports to learn the importance of sportsmanship, teamwork, leadership, and friendship.
The city thanks Willman Construction and Kimley Horn Planning and Design for the execution of this project, which was completed in less than 8 months. Thanks also to Dysart Unified School District and the Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission for their efforts and assistance.
Those fields are absolutely beautiful.
I know, a lot of memories will be made there.
Speaking of fields, one of our fan favorites in town is, of course, Surprise Stadium. The ballpark is going to be buzzing with so many events and promotions this year. We'll have special ticket discounts for military and first responders, and resident appreciation days courtesy of Fat Cats, a sensory awareness day presented by Team for Kids, pup nights where you can bring your furry best friend, Sunday Funday Family 4-pack for $44, which includes lawn tickets, drinks, hot dogs, and popcorns, and so much more. Please note, some of these events require special tickets, so be sure to go online to surprisestadium.com, or you can visit the box office in person beginning Saturday, February 4th at 8 a.m.
Surprise is all about bringing the fun, and that includes teen programs.
And there's so many to choose from this spring.
Open Rec is for ages 11 and up to hang out with friends and play video games, foosball, air hockey, bumper pool, and more at Sierra Montana Recreation Center. Open Rec is Mondays from 1 to 6 p.m. and Tuesday through Thursday, 3 to 6 p.m. It's free, but all participants must register online and complete an Open Rec waiver.
Are you ready for competitive action? Try our teen tournaments. Spike Ball is on January 28th and Laser Tag is April 1st. Teams or free agents may register.
Dance mixes, lights, contests, games, and themed events are just some of the activities you can enjoy at one of our rec nights at Sierra Montana Recreation Center. All dances are $5 and will be on Fridays from 7 to 10 p.m. for grades 5 through 8. Celebrate Super Bowl on February 3rd, Spring-a-Ling is March 3rd, and Egg Palooza is on April 14th.
Surprise Youth Council is hosting teen entrepreneur classes for youth ages 10 to 17 who are interested in learning what it takes to start a business. Classes begin February 25th and will have speakers, interactive brainstorming, and even a vendor opportunity at the Spring Extravaganza on April 8th. All classes will be held at the AZ Techcelerator.
Is it adventure you seek? Youth who are 12 through 17 can take on different teen adventures each month. Head to the Renaissance Festival on February 20th, visit the NAU College campus on March 15th, or have some fun at Amazing Jake's on March 17th. Space is limited, so please register early.
And last but not least, esports, calling youth ages 10 to 17. You think you got game? The city, in collaboration with Ottawa University Esports, are excited to offer 4 free in-person tournaments in the OUAZ Esports Arena. If Fortnite is your jam, there are 2 time slots to choose from on February 8th. Rather play Rocket League? Pick from 2 times on February 9th.
Ready to register? If you're interested in any of these activities, head to surpriseaz.gov/surpriserec or call 623-222-2000.
Mayor Skip Hall is inviting 1st through 4th grade students to register for the 2023 Mayor's Literacy Challenge, encouraging students to get reading. Kids will log their minutes of reading and complete fun challenges to earn badges and prizes. It runs through March 3rd and is open to all Surprise area students, including those attending homeschool, charter school, and Dysart Unified School District. Participants can register as an individual, a family, or an entire class. Head to surpriseaz.gov/literacy challenge to sign up. The Mayor's Literacy Challenge is presented by Mayor Skip Hall in partnership with Surprise Youth Services and Friends of the Surprise Libraries.
Here's a piece of surprise trivia. How many street signs do you think that there are in the city?
I would say a lot.
Well, that's true, I guess. About 24,000 is definitely a lot. And as Amanda Steele shows us, all of those signs are being made right here in Surprise.
We're inside one of the hidden gems of our city, and we're finding a lot of surprises while we're here. In fact, did you know when you drive past these signs, they're actually 3 feet, even 4 feet tall. Even more surprising, all these signs and all the other ones across the city are created right here by one small team.
It consists of one person, James Brunson, which he's the one that makes all the magic happen within our city.
During his almost 20-year career, the sign shop has become James's domain, designing each of the city's signs from scratch.
From actually mocking up a sign draft, drafting it, making sure it's what people want, and then from there, prints them, laminates them, cutting them, and send them on their way.
The sign shop produces about 8,500 signs a year. That's a huge increase from just a few years ago when they averaged only 5,000 signs. But as the city grows, so does our need for signage.
It varies from street name signs, from our regulatory signs, our warning signs, object marker signs, school signs, and also included all of our custom signs, the requests that come in from different departments.
Having this in-house team also means huge savings for our residents. Buying a 36-inch stop sign would be about $80, but they make it for just $45. Plus, this team understands when signs are a priority.
Sometimes we get them faster done than any other company around because we're doing them in-house. And when it comes to a stop sign or anything like that, we jump on it. It is a stop sign, so they need to be out there as soon as possible. So they are getting done a lot faster, fabricated and installed, and also being made for cheaper.
James works closely with our 2 city sign installers, but as you can see, this amazing team of only 3 gets a lot accomplished.
It's time to update the City Council district boundaries in Surprise, and the city is asking for resident participation in the process. Federal law requires the redrawing of district boundaries every 10 years following the U.S. Census. This is called redistricting, and it's an effort to ensure all voices are represented equally and fairly by creating districts that have nearly the same number of people in it. City Council selected a 9-member redistricting committee to help with the process and recommend map options to City Council in May. Council is scheduled to vote to adopt one of the maps at their June 6th meeting. Residents can view maps with population data and draw district boundaries by hand or with an online tool for consideration. This is on the redistricting website at surpriseaz.gov/redistricting. In addition to online public participation tools, there will be a series of public meetings. Details are available on the redistricting website.
What do you love about living in Surprise?
And what services do you value the most?
And what can the city do to better improve the quality of life in our hometown? Share your thoughts in the 2023 National Community Survey. What you tell us helps to identify priority projects for Surprise and indicates where limited city funding should go in order to provide the services you most desire. This scientific survey, conducted by a third party, has been mailed to randomly selected Surprise households in the first wave of data collection. In mid-February, an online version will open for the entire city to participate. To view previous results, please visit surpriseaz.gov/NCS. Thank you in advance for your participation as you help to make Surprise an even better community.
The city's fiscal year 2024 budget building process kicked off at the City Council work session on January 17th. This was the first in a series of presentations to Council by the city's Finance Department regarding the overall development of the budget and the upcoming annual process. Future Council work sessions and regular meetings will include presentations related to operating revenues and expenses and department operating budget development. The next presentation is planned for February 21st. The recommended budget is scheduled for release in April, followed by council and public review that will result in the adoption of a balanced FY 2024 budget in June. FY 2024 begins July 1st, 2023. Visit surpriseaz.gov/budget to learn more.
Tax season is right around the corner, and qualifying households can get free tax preparation services. The Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program offers IRS-trained and certified volunteers to assist households making less than $56,000 who need help processing their annual income tax returns. Tax preparation assistance will be available January 30th through April 18th at the Surprise Resource Center and at Riverboat Bingo from February 1st through April 12th. No appointment is necessary and walk-ins are welcome, but please visit turnanewleaf.org/VITA-program for hours, more information, and to download the intake packet before arriving.
Do you love the feeling you get from serving others?
Yes, and you always get more than you give.
It's true. And we have an awesome opportunity to share. The next Surprise Day of Service is February 8th at St. Mary's Food Bank. This is to help provide food for families in need. Volunteers will assist with sorting bulk food items, creating food baskets, and loading food into vehicles. Head to surpriseaz.gov/dayofservice to register.
Well, that's our show for today, but we will see you twice a month with stories about what's been happening in Surprise lately.
Be sure to watch for new episodes on social media, the Surprise TV cable channel, and online at surpriseaz.gov/surprisetv. On behalf of the City of Surprise, thanks for catching up with us.